Tuesday the 18th of March and it's a beautiful sunny day. I'm in the heart of a town where I've been tracking lost and destroyed buildings throughout the woodlands everywhere, filled with red bricks, limestones and York stones. So I've been following York stones and I'm off on a journey which I haven't really been on, and on my journey so far I've found a derelict car of a crazy dog lady who is on an adventure before dementia. Unfortunately it looks like her car's about to be picked up by the DVLA. Brakes are rusted and seized. Looks like it's been in a ditch. Sad to see, but you see it quite a lot around these areas because these are all just sort of lanes around here. But yeah, I'm off on the journey, wandering through woodlands, trying to see what I can find. I always find something, but this is an area I haven't really looked in, so I'm going to have a wander through the heart of the woodlands and see if I can find any trace of any buildings that once stood, because I'm pretty sure that there was a star fort here at some point or another. Right, the first place I'm going to venture into is just off the road. So I'm just off the road here. We've got signs of an old metal fence here, and inside you can see it's an open expanse of land and fields, so we'll see if there's anything in here. I'll be back when I find something. I would definitely say I'm on the grounds of something very, very large here. It's a big open space. The way the trees are set out, it feels like a garden to a big manor. I guess I don't know. I don't think these are tracks. There are the odd tracks running through this dirt here, but they don't seem very fresh. So I wonder if it's going to lead me somewhere or absolutely nowhere. Well, I've walked across that big field. There was something here. I don't know what it was, whether it was a public walkway or what. So, the first sign of any sort of life I found is a stream, filled with sewage of course, but I've got a wooden bridge under me. So it's definitely was in use at some point or another. It looks like a vehicle has been here at some point. We've got a ballast layer just under the surface of the ground here, and I've got expanses of fields over there, but they're not farm fields. They're not workable in any way, and there's no animals. So I don't really know what I've got here. I'll keep trudging and see where it takes me. This is how I find things. I found, I don't know what it is, some sort of cap. I don't know what it's off. It's not screwable. It's not like a fuel cap or anything, so I don't really know what that is. But it's rusted and it's old. See where we go. Yeah, first signs of building, bits of tile everywhere. Yeah, I think we had a big red brick building here again. Yeah, I don't know what I've found. It's definitely life here. I don't know if it's old or not, but got lots of toilets and things, which is like what I found the other day. Ridge tiles, lintels. Yeah, it looks like someone's about to build on here, to be honest. I do wonder if it was once the site of something and now it's been taken up to be built on. It looks like someone's building a bloody swimming pool in here. There's a big dugout. The old red bricks. Yeah, see, I picked up the old fence again there. Old red bricks. Yeah, I don't know if this is just fly tip or not, or whether this is remnants of the building that once stood. Yeah, there's my old fence line. I haven't strayed too far from the fence line. But it doesn't seem like someone's here. It's all very unkept. But it's the same old style iron fences that I keep finding all over the place, which surround areas that once had big red brick buildings stood on them. Yeah, it looks like there was once a road here a long time ago. Got painted red bricks, bit of concrete. There's a chrome bumper off of something very old. Yeah, mountain concrete. Wherever once was here has been bulldozed out. I don't know what material that is. It felt like metallic, something metal coated with like plasticky paint. So I'd say I found the site of an old building at some point or another. Yeah, I've got more of these round roller things. Looks like there was a path there as well. Yeah, I've got another fence line running there. I've got a path that was running up here. And I do wonder if this is another acquired by the military at some point building. It seems to be, whenever I find anything like this, I find a War Department sign very close. We've got another one of them big roller things. Massive concrete lintel. Oh, I'll see where this takes me. Right, I would say there was definitely a building in there. I'm on the other side of the gate, which has long since not been used. It says the fence line running through. And that was obviously the road to get down to the property. So, but it's all fenced around here. So it's quite a large, looks like a stately manor. And I'm now on a roadway, which I'm going to have a wander down. But we've got, I don't know, how old are we looking here? Maybe an Edwardian building. It's very nice. It looks like it could be an old school hall. Yeah, very nice place. Very well kept grounds. I'll see if anything else comes up. Oh, hang on. See, I'm wondering if I'm near like a compound. So I've got what looks to be internal compound houses. Right, I'm on the right of this main fence again. I've got massive concrete lintel. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's anything in there, yeah. See, we've got all the fence line running through here, and I've just seen something special in the background. So just coming up ahead of me, I see a portcullis. And beyond the portcullis, I see a collection of big chimneys. Oh, hang on, right. There's a gate that's running along this old fence line. bolted up, and a little shack thing here. Once again, just looks like it hasn't been used for a long time, so I'd say that was definitely the site of a big old building, which probably comes alongside this almost modern day castle. I mean, look at that, that's extravagant. I mean, look at the chimney on there. Let's see if I can zoom in on that. That is an impressive chimney. There we got, this is what I would call a big Targetarian manor, which would sit right in the heart of, like I say, within the Star Fort. I mean, we've got the big white limestone blocks around the arched door. I mean, look at that portcullis. You don't see that every day. Big brick walls, and we've got a date on here. We've got a date of 1900 on a extravagant set of very badly damaged now oak doors, but they were, in their heyday, they would have been absolutely gorgeous. But as you can see, on top of each and every one of these roofs there's these points, which looks like they would be part of the old energy system that they once had. Because to be quite honest, this isn't built in 1900. This is built way before then. But you just don't see modern day castles with portcullises and towers just randomly in your way as you're walking through. I mean, what on earth? It's definitely occupied because it's running a flag. But look at that. I mean, look at the arches on that. You've got faux Greco-Roman styling. I mean, what a place. What an absolute place. But opposite that, I'm still running along this fence line, which says to me that there was something just as extravagant within these woodlands here. Private land, no public access. Oops. Yeah, it says the dump bit that I was by. So yeah, it's a very interesting little town, this. I mean, that brick wall is still going here, and now we're picking up the iron fences again. Like I say, I think I should be coming across a War Department post soon, and possibly a pillbox, because these things all seem to go hand in hand. Right, I'm still walking around the boundaries of this property, but I just want to point out this river of sewage I've got here. This is quite a commonplace occurrence here. I've seen this same problem in so many different woodlands and like nature reserves and things, where the water companies or whoever, sewage companies, whoever owns these pipes, they're just running it straight into streams here, there and everywhere. It's absolutely disgusting. Yeah, I knew I'd come across one eventually. There's a pillbox in there, so that's there. I don't think I can get in there because I've got my river of shit in front of me, which I don't intend to cross. But that one seems to be on someone's property. But I knew I'd come across one, so there should be a War Department sign here somewhere, but it's all moated with a river of shit. Right, I'm still walking around the perimeter of that building. I've just come across somewhere I've seen before. I came across this, I think before Christmas, this area. I got lost. I was walking from another direction, from a medieval town over in that direction, and I ended up on this road and I didn't realise I was here. So like I say, I'm tracking the corners of a what looks to be a Star Fort, and it's massive, but it's I'm on the site of what looks to be yet another empty, disused farmyard. There is a car over there that I haven't seen before, but yeah, I've got a big empty barn here. Looks like it's been derelict for quite some time. It's a lovely bit of garden furniture, a bit of wicker for you. How lovely. Just random crap. But yeah, it's I don't think this farm's in use at all, because I clocked it before and it was run down. It might be, but it doesn't look like it's being worked like it used to be. It's sad to see, because there's a lot of places like that around here, vast expanses of fields and usable farmland, and it's not being used. I don't know why. Probably some stupid regulation set by a man on a desk. But yeah, still walking around the perimeter of that fence. This place is massive, but it seems to go onto a big gated property right in the heart of it. So I would say whatever that little castle thing is that I found, it's like a boundary for these lands here, which looks like it's going to be, I mean, Furze Hill Place. It's going to be some sort of like stately home, isn't it? So I'll carry on walking around and see, because I haven't been, because obviously when I'm walking around the edge of a property, I can't dive into what's in there. Because like I say, I've been picking up so many buildings that have been removed from the same area, and this is the heart of that area, and it goes miles in, don't know, every direction here, from here at least 4 to 5 miles. So like I say, I think it's the heart of a star fort, and the mound is in the heart of that, which is much older, and I suspect that parts of these big Tartarian houses and buildings are built from the buildings that once stood, because I'm starting to question what we know as the Tartarian Empire or the Victorian Empire, whatever you want to call it, because I'm starting to notice that there are a lot of towns that are popping up all over the place all of a sudden that seem to be modelled on these like star forts, these 15-minute cities. I've been in a couple of them now, and it's the same style buildings, the big 3-storey townhouses, the big terraces, 3-storey, all sort of like basically set up like a maze or a mousetrap. So I do wonder if that period in time, because it obviously failed, for it to have been reset and started again, whether it was a failed experiment on human engineering, because there are many people in many groups that have been working on that for a long time, basically meddling in our natural ways, trying to create a utopia without realising that a utopia will always lead to a dystopia, because for everything to be all happy and happy clappy with no problems, it means that part of the human spirit has to be killed to create that, because there's always, you know, there's good and bad. It's a scale, and you can't remove one and imbalance it, because it will always cause a reverse imbalance the other way. So if you create a utopic society, it will always fall into chaos eventually, because there'll always be one disgruntled soul there, and that will spread. It's not a natural way to live for people. We don't belong caged up in towns like that. It doesn't work for us, and no matter how many times they try, it will never work. It's just my thoughts and feelings and what I've learned. But you take nature away from people, and it's a problem. Right, I've been in these woodlands before. I also know where I am now. And so, like I say, I know there's buildings that have been taken out in these woodlands ahead of me. So that manor lives in the heart of this, and that portcullis-y castle thing is an edge to that, which would, what I'm saying is that's the centre of a star fort, which gives me a lot of scope on being able to find the edges of it now, because I'm pretty certain I found most of them. It's quite cool. I enjoy doing it. I'll turn you off for a minute and have a wander.